might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here come bad news, talking this and that. Well, give me all you got and don't hold it back. Well, I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Hey, go! Bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too high. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too high. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Hey, go! Bring me.
Hello, everybody. Yes, it's the anniversary show, the anniversary edition. I am Nick Baskerville. I am 1/4. You can see there's 4 squares, and then there's just one right here. You get the idea. I am 1/4 of the Clean AF Comedy crew. We're excited to be here as we look back over our life, I think is how the song says. If I went to church more, I probably would know it a bit better. That's okay, because I got some friends, I think they may go to church more. Okay, they may need more prayer. I'm not sure. We're going to bring them on, and then we're going to just talk about some stuff, have some fun, and we're looking so forward to hearing the things that you enjoyed. First up, the lady of the group from Funny Girl Productions, Miss Nikkie Knowles. How you doing, Nikkie?
Hello, everyone. Happy anniversary.
There you go. And next up from the Dewayne White Comedy, DDub Comedy, Mr. Dewayne White himself.
I want to be re-introduced with my own theme music. How about that?
Is PT doing theme music for me? Michael, Tito, Jermaine,
okay,
Latoya, and Janet. This is what? Oh, baby, give me.
We didn't even get everybody on stage before it went off the rails.
Cool it now. Sorry. We're just gonna continue the party we were having backstage on the stage. Nobody. I know. Thank you, Felicia. I do have theme music. Apparently, I didn't know I had theme music either. That's good. That's I appreciate it. That's good. Thank you, PT. Was that you, buddy, that did that?
I thought Nick was going to introduce me next. Honestly, I thought he was going to go like this. But
you know, I'm a man of order. I go in order.
It worked out anyway. Any kind of, you want to do it again? All right. Yeah.
This is not happening.
I want theme music too. Hold on.
Take two.
I don't know what you did, but I just went, your camera has lost connection. Have a nice day.
Oh, I thought you did it on purpose.
No, I did not do that on purpose.
Oh my gosh. Nikki, you can come back. Nikki wants, okay, hold on. Nikki wants music.
I got my own theme music.
Okay, go ahead. Do it again, Nick. All right, bye.
So, no, this is not the first show we've ever done. Although this is kind of close to how the first introduction did kind of go for us. So, you know, maybe we're just... Okay, I'm going to start again. All right. So
I have a different camera now. I had to switch cameras because it was so jacked. This is crazy. Do you remember our first intro, Nick?
I don't remember.
I'm so glad you brought that up, man. I am so glad. This camera stinks. I feel like I'm in like when you're watching like non-HD TV, you're looking at like, I don't know, you're watching Murder, She Wrote or something. You're just like from like 1980s.
Let me bring Nikki in.
I'm ready.
You ready, Nikki?
Yeah, hold on. Let me get my speaker close. Go ahead.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, from Funny Girl Productions, Nikkie Knowles.
Oh my goodness.
You know how old you are when you snap your fingers.
Oh my goodness.
That's my
All
thing.
right.
I feel better.
I'm going to bring PT
I don't
in.
even.
She didn't
I don't even
change
want to
the
know
order.
if PT
Go
can
ahead.
have.
All right.
All right.
Better
so
be Kirk Franklin.
Here we go. And last but not least, from the Clean Comedy Connection, PT Bratton.
I don't get it. Oh, okay.
Come on. You don't know this song? Return of the Mac. Oh. Oh my goodness. We're like 10 minutes in and we haven't even started yet. All right.
Oh my God.
Hey,
I asked Nick. Do you remember how the first intro went, Nick? Do you remember that? The first show we did a year ago?
I don't. I remember
How
we did a show.
We started the show. We did a show, and then we were like 4 minutes in, and we went, "Oh, wait, we're actually not live right now." So we had to redo the whole beginning of the show.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I was reviewing old episodes today. It was pretty amazing. I still can't figure out my lighting, which is good. It's only been a year. It's fine.
That was fun because we were in it. Energy was.
We were
high.
in it. We had such a good opening bit, and then we're like, "Okay, we'll do it again. Let's do it again."
It's like I don't think we're live. Oh, okay.
So if you happen to be joining us for the first time, we have actually made it an entire year doing this show. One whole year in the 4th season. I'm excited to be here.
Won't he do it?
What are that? Yes,
and phrases like that will be what we'll be recapping over the next Lord knows how long.
Will he do?
What are that? You gotta say it like you in church. What are that?
I feel bad for Nick because Nick is gonna not finish one sentence the entire show tonight. It's gonna be.
It's our anniversary, y'all.
This is more than I celebrate for my marriage anniversary. This is insane.
Oh my gosh.
All right, while they're breathing, let me just say real quick to y'all guys out there what's going to happen. is we are going to relive old episodes, and you can throw yours out as well. Episodes, parts, phrases, all that sort of stuff. That is going to be the show. We might have other stuff. I'm not sure that we're going to get that far. I'm pretty glad that I got that far. It only took me like 12 minutes or so.
It's 9. The countdown's 3. Let's be real. Come on now. The countdown is 3. Bum, 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 ba-da-ba. Hey! Anyway,
so
sorry,
let's go. Who's got a favorite show they want to talk about, or favorite moment of the show?
And now my dog starts barking. Shut up.
One of my favorite moments. I'll go first. Because I'm in the top square. One of my favorite. Remember when we first started off in the bottom? No one wanted to be in the bottom square.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
That was because of you, because your internet was trash. That's what.
Nobody wanted to be in the bottom square.
Mobile.
I'm in the bottom square. It was a thing.
Yeah,
it was
late to rehearsal.
You in the bottom square. Yeah.
At home, if you're wondering how we fixed that problem, we got out the oil, the holy water. We got some palms out there, laid hands, and that was horrible.
So we're just leaving the show now?
What is going on?
Well, you need to brace yourself, because if he just walked away,
he might come back with something.
If he come back with that gorilla hat, I'm leaving.
And the tambourine. Stop it. And the tambourine. Yes, the tambourine ministry. Yes.
Oh God, I hate tambourine.
That thing is so hot. I did that for two episodes. That thing is like 1,000 degrees. That's for you, Nikki.
We went and bought tambourines just for Nikki's bit. We
I can't even. The props
Amazon
were fun.
Made so much money off of us this year. They did.
They made a lot of money off of my family. I know that. I think I was looking at the old episodes today. I think my favorite moment of all time, and I'd totally forgotten about this, was when Karen asked Nick if he had a flammable bush. I don't know.
And it came across.
I don't know if you remember. We fell out.
Yep.
Nikki and I fell.
Whoa! I
have forgotten so many moments that happened.
What? That wasn't the right type of show, Karen. Nope. You be asking the same question.
I mean, speaking of people typing fast.
Here we go.
What about Tierra? And you be like, just pick one.
Pick an episode.
Whatever.
Tierra type War and Peace, and that's I don't know how he does it.
Oh my God. Oh,
Nick, what do you have to say? So anyway, PT, what I was trying to get at was
I faked everybody out. Y'all thought I was going to say something, but I wasn't going to say nothing because I got mind control over Debo. Okay? Tell me to be quiet. I'll be quiet. And then they're going to leave, and I'm going to be talking again. So, there.
Yep.
This is, for those of you who don't understand, this is how every rehearsal goes, too. Just so you know, PT, Nikki, and I just, like, ramble for an hour, and Nick's like, hey, can we please get back on track? Can we please?
Well, I mean, usually he if you notice, he'll just wait patiently, and then when we take a breath, he'll just bring us right back to where he was. So he's like, so guys, how long do you want to go? And we'll start talking about politics, the weather, church, and then we take a breath, and he's like, so guys, how long do you want to?
Who is Dante?
Yeah, what is that about?
He was one of my favorite stories. Oh, of Nick. Dante? Nick, you didn't tell a story about Dante?
I'm trying to remember Dante.
I think Cindy's been drinking from the fruit of the vine as well. And listen.
Give me one more sentence.
Dante the bear,
yeah.
We are not drunk as you suppose. The brown bear.
The bear of color.
It was not a brown bear. We don't have brown bears in Virginia.
Well, why can't a brown bear be in Virginia?
Right.
You and Cindy would know about the brown bears.
You are. See what kind of chocolate does Cindy like? Oh, okay, yeah, that was recent.
Forgot about that. Dante the Bear. Oh yeah,
That was a good bit. That was.
I'll tell you what. One of my favorite parts, she surprised us when we did it in workshopping, and even when we did it live, it was still a shock. Is when Nikki was like, "So, has anybody ever had a coffee enema?"
It was a shock on my end as well.
All puns intended. All puns intended there.
The shock in the end for sure. Oh,
Nikki has a habit of, if anybody knows Nikki personally, she has a habit of throwing stuff out there and moving on. And you're like, oh, you're not just gonna throw that out there.
Yeah, it's out of nowhere. I was in the pastor's office naked.
Yeah,
but that's another story. Wait a minute.
You gotta give us some background. You
5 or 6 times, and people won't let you live it down.
5 or 6.
5 or 6 episodes per season. That's what I'm saying. we do.
4 in 1 year. Can y'all believe that?
Oh my goodness.
Nikki has my favorite prop stories though. She has the best like, I don't know, glasses with no lens.
See, I discuss that tonight.
No, I said I wasn't gonna bring it.
No, you said you weren't going to discuss it during the show on episode 1, and that's when you had the thing, and you stuck your finger through your glasses to point at your eyeball,
scratch her eye,
and then quoted, and then came up with the phrase Forrest Whitaker eye.
It's happening today. And my hair looks like a weave. Look.
Stop it.
But it's all me. It's all me. But tonight it looks like I need to go to get it done. But yeah, Forrest Whitaker, look at it.
It's real.
It's
a real condition.
Man, speaking of conditions, what about you, Dewayne? When you gave your marriage tips in the beginning? And we were like, it's gonna get you.
Those
in
are
trouble.
good marriage tips, dude.
We're like, these marriage
back up on TikTok. You guys can what?
Remember, it was like these marriage tips gonna get you in trouble. And then that one time it got you in trouble. Yeah.
When your wife came through.
I have been advised not to discuss that by my lawyers have said that I'm no longer allowed.
That is funny. I think every spouse has invaded our show at least once, right?
Yeah. Everybody, I think that was everybody's favorite show is when our spouses came on.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, let's ask the audience. Did y'all enjoy having our spouses come on?
So this is going to get to the audience in about 30 seconds. And then
so we got to wait for it. I got a song we can play while we wait.
I love the spouses. That's a weird sentence to type. But
that is a weird. That wasn't my song, Dewayne. My song.
No, that's what Cindy put. We have been through an entire year.
I know, right? Speaking of TikTok. Oh, yeah. See, there you go.
And my daughter loves it when I put her on TikTok with me. She was very happy about that.
I remember when Isaiah came in the room and Tia wasn't watching. I remember that show. And
that was funny. Yeah. Where is your father?
I just wanted peanut butter and jelly.
Hey, you know what? One of my favorite few episodes was when Where in the World was PT Bratton.
Yes,
still
that was. I was so worried about you. I was like, man, he's still not back. Like, ooh.
Like, is he coming back?
He's like, I'm going on a trip for 2 weeks, and a month later,
it turned into Gilligan's Island. I went for a 2-hour tour, 3-hour tour, whatever. I'm like, man, been on there for 7 seasons. Remember when the people kept interrupting me though? Like they would goodwill till I do the show, and then they'd be like, "Hey, do you know where the diaper bag is?" Like, really? It's 16 people in the house. You gonna come ask me? Oh, my goodness.
Oh, but one of the things I liked, one of the stories that came out of there is when you talked about how your I think one of your sons talked too much smack when he played games.
Oh yeah, don't even know how to play. Yep.
Just run
So Dewayne has been from recorded from an undisclosed.
I did record from an undisclosed location.
Well. Remember that when everything fell down in the middle, like he had it propped up some kind of way, jury rig, and it just kind of fell. Dewayne, you don't remember that? That was funny.
Please don't fall.
Yeah, right.
I don't.
Actually, funny. Please don't fall. Please. You don't remember? You
No.
had hooked up on some books or something. And
I did have that.
Remember last week when PT in the middle of my bit showed us?
I know it's just camera. Yeah.
I have I can do strange things with my camera. It's fun. You guys see what rehearsals like. I just open up rehearsals sometimes, like,
oh my gosh.
What's up? Like, look at that. Oh my gosh, I'm old.
Yeah, the gray hair is coming in nicely. You're gonna look like Ron Isley in a little bit.
What?
I said you're gonna look like Ron Isley in a little bit.
Hold on, I gotta Google this.
That's a compliment. That's a compliment.
Huh?
You should put some finger waves in Dwayne's hair.
Some what?
Finger waves.
What? It's like an S curl, but they
won't he do it?
we will do it.
Do I have to sleep with something on my head if I do that? How's that work? Okay.
We get your do-rag.
Vanilla Ice. Oh yes, that was a point of contention when someone claimed that Vanilla Ice was on the same level as any rapper with talent. I would like to say for the record, I did not say that. I was not on the side of Robbie Van Winkle on this one. I don't like that guy. I think that he's not only he's a terrible human being. That's what I'm trying to say.
Hey.
I'm gonna say it. I'm supposed to have an opinion. I'm a comic.
Together though, right? In the same area.
I know you like. Yeah, no, we did. Yeah, like he was in Dallas and he used to. Yeah, okay. Carrollton, Texas, actually, I think was the place. Spark. Here we go.
Yeah. Sparkling white sugar almost had me falling out of my chair.
One, ma'am. It was white sparkling sugar. Not. Let's get the order right. We know Germans like the order. Get the order right.
But also a funny one when you talked about all the white kids. All the white kids in the house now.
That actually happened. That is so funny. That it is so real. Oh my goodness, man! When she comes out, all the white kids get in the house. I'm like, no, you cannot say that. Oh, I got to figure out how to get that on stage. That is.
Oh my god,
that's so funny. I do not watch the NFL draft, Justin. I'm sorry, man. I don't watch the NFL draft. It's too confusing.
My favorite is when PT and I were talking about the church ushers. That would be my all-time favorite part. That was how we started the free-for-all, actually, isn't it? Because we were just talking. That was hilarious.
And then you talked about how the laid the hands and got up under the
wig fell off.
Yeah. That was we just kept going, and it was like, I know Nick was like, y'all shut up. Like,
Nick was like, we are going home. We were like, one more.
How about that? That's the favorite part of every episode, when we get off the rails and Nick just puts the ticker up across the bottom. It's
like y'all are done. I'm done.
Oh my god, that was
Altar
fun.
call. That was fun. That was one of my favorite ones. I actually laughed so hard on this show many times.
Oh yeah.
It's like, yeah.
Yes, for sure. Speaking of laughing hard, I have some questions for you guys. Can I ask a couple questions?
Okay.
Nick's like, we were gonna get to this later, but I'm gonna get to it right now. All right, let's see. PT, first one's for you, buddy.
All right.
You ready?
Yep.
In the season of Clean AF, who is your least favorite audience member?
Oh, wow. Least favorite.
Check who's watching.
Right, who's logged in right now? I haven't heard from this particular viewer in a while. But I would say Marcus.
Yeah, Marcus. It's his birthday.
Is it? Is
that his birthday?
Well, yesterday was his birthday. One day this week.
Sometime recently is his birthday.
I actually miss Marcus because he used to throw monkey wrenches in there with his comments.
He would throw some things out, man. I remember because we were talking about the pool like early on with Corona. He's like, a pool full of Purell. I was like, what are you talking about? Marcus. We actually brought Marcus on the show.
We had Marcus on the show, yeah.
He did pretty good on this.
We should do a reunion show Okay, that's another thing we should plan out so that we bring everybody that's been on the show. We'll bring them all back. Where are they now?
There's only what?
Still sitting in front of their computer watching us.
Three. Okay, second question. Nikki?
Oh, Jesus.
Give me 3 reasons why band is not a sport.
There are no 3 reasons why band is not a sport. First reason that it is a sport is because 1, you are on the field. If you are on the field, did you not see Rudy, the movie? You are not part of the team unless you get on the field. The band is on the field because they are a sport. Marching is a sport. You are moving your muscles.
Nikki,
That is a sport.
Nikki, you're not on the field during the game though. Okay.
Is halftime part of the game?
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Let me ask you this.
So the real athletes could come out there.
Who won?
You know how a flute is?
Who won?
I won because I decided to join
How
the
do you
band.
keep score? How do you keep
If you have
score?
a battle of the band,
You know how hard it is to hold your flute and count at the same time?
I do not.
Because you were a theater major. We
What?
were a band, and band is a sport. Thank you.
Okay, Karen, that's fair. It does take stamina to be in the band. Probably more stamina than
It takes stamina
golf.
to pick up garbage, but that doesn't make it a sport.
I mean, no, but I'm just saying, like compared to
Lord, he
like
called
golf,
band garbage.
Golf,
is what
like
I heard.
what kind of stamina you need to play golf, or what's that other thing, curling? Like what kind of stamina do you need? And that's in the Olympics.
You need a warm coat
and
to do curling.
concentration is what you need, just like you needed in marching band. Thank you, Liberty. Thank you, Liberty. That is Cindy's baby.
Okay,
Cindy's
all right. I mean, these questions are really insightful here.
Right.
Not like
they are inciting something.
But they're inciting something. Yeah,
that's true. All right, final question I have is going to Nick.
Right.
Nick, if you were a car, what type of car would you be?
No.
You knew it was coming.
Absolutely. We're not doing this today.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you are familiar with the term backhand compliment. It's when you say something and it sounds like it's going to be a compliment, but it winds up being the backhand. That's what just happened. I'm over in this upper square, minding my own business. Not asking no questions, just letting the laughter happen. That's all I want to do.
Hey Nick, but you're not the only one that fell victim to that. Remember, Dewayne was also a victim of that. When Dewayne said something, you said, "So what I'm hearing you say, Dewayne, is that
right?
Black people can't do X,
that
Y,
went on for weeks. What I think I heard you say is that Black people can't. No, that's not what I said.
Dewayne said, "That's not what I said." It just, yeah. We have a tendency to do that.
What you're saying is.
That was a funny joke, like early on, and then it was like, no, that's not funny anymore. That's not okay.
Yeah.
To the point where Dewayne turned his camera off. He was like, "I'm done."
I have done that a few times.
Oh my gosh, the beauty. What kind of car? Answer the question, Nick. What kind of car?
Oh, well, you know what? I mean, just me personally. I mean, maybe I go back to my very first car. I don't know if you guys remember that. It's a 95 Geo Metro.
Oh, I remember that.
Ooh, yeah. You talk about that, getting the fro in there? Yeah.
Yeah, it fit in there and everything. And it was, if you're not familiar, take a regular size car, cut it in half. It's a Geo Metro, right? And I had the hatchback with the 2 doors because I was single back then. And I was like, yo, ladies, I got a sporty little 2-door red car. And you might laugh at that, but that's the same car that I drove my wife on our first date. So,
and then, mumble sauce. Just there it is. That's a punchline.
Remember that episode when Nick talking about his early fro? He had like a line, and then there was a fro over here, tail, a wing back, and a scooping. He had a Gumby. Yeah,
It was the 90s. You had to try all sort of stuff, and I just had a geometric shape. I mean, I was doing well in geometry. The guy was creative, so I said, "Sure, let's do this."
Bumble sauce.
Can you see Nick in a party shirt? Remember those 90s party shirts?
Oh,
what are you in a party shirt?
It's buttoned up, and it's just got
like
very bright and colorful.
It's the Gordon Gartrell.
Yeah.
Let's Google that. Google Gordon Gartrell. That's what it is.
Well, you remember?
I can
you
see
used to
Nick in
watch
that,
the
but
Cosby.
PT would be in a tall tee. That's what PT would be in. He would be in one of them tall tees.
Oh, I'm reading the comments. Oh yeah. No, Nick, Dwayne, you know the Gordon Gartrell from the Cosby Show. We just talked about this and how much you're a fan of Bill Cosby. I mean, you used to be
I did not say
a
that.
fan of Bill Cosby. Isn't that what you said in the rehearsal? That you're such a big fan of his work. Bring out the mullet, Dwayne.
I did not say that. I did have a mullet when I was a kid. That is true. I'm not proud of that. It's fine. What?
What did Austin wear on Tuesday? Did he wear mumble sauce?
Oh yeah, he looked like something that Screech would have been buried in. It was a guy at an open mic.
Oh.
It was horrible. It was horrible. But
That's tough.
But he did die. So whatever. Harambe.
Not-
Look, here's the thing.
I can't with this
We ain't
dude.
gonna never get no sponsors. That's
Oh my goodness.
Did he just push up Screech? Screech? I can't even get it out. He just,
Screech.
oh my gosh. Remember when PT tried to convince us he was on a football team?
Oh,
Hey, at least, hey. At least his sport has a score, Nikki.
So does the band. Have you ever been in a band competition?
What?
No.
But he's been in a theater competition.
Oh!
State champs, 1992. One I play 5A Texas State. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Those lights went on and they went off at the right times. That's all.
It was all thanks to you, right?
Thank you very much. I'm not saying, there's actors in LA right now that owe their career to me, but that's whatever. It's
Humble brag.
I can't even
What?
speak. What am I doing? I don't even
Take two.
Is this live? Are we still on?
We are still live. Yes.
For 34
Yes.
minutes.
30?
It's been a great
Well,
year, though.
4 of those minutes was just us trying to get introduced. That was the first 4 minutes of this show.
Yeah, that doesn't count, Nick. So don't even start putting the
That
ticker
was
up there
hilarious,
already.
right?
We're not. I don't know.
But
I like how
did you guys think a year ago we would be here, close friends?
No, I honestly, with this group of people, I didn't think we were going to make it past a month. I
Really?
thought it was going to fall apart. Mhm.
I knew we were going to make it because I didn't feel like going outside. Like I didn't really just feel like being around people or whatever. I was like, yeah, sure, we'll do indoors. Absolutely.
I knew we were going to make it when Nick is like, we need a plan. We need.
I knew we were going to make it after the first show because when we finished and we actually hit in broadcast, because then we forgot to turn it on and forgot to turn it off. But
Listen,
we were like,
still don't know how to do that.
we
by the way.
actually did it. We actually did it.
Okay, Felicia. Thanks for clearing that up. Hold on. The next comment. Okay, yeah. All right. Autocorrect is a thing.
I was going to leave that comment alone. I was like, I don't even know.
Oh, autocorrect.
Sometimes we did talk about that before too. Autocorrect is when Nick tried to remember
Oh,
talk to text.
oh, you're gonna cost me my job up in this piece.
Look, I don't know. I think I told you guys this. I got to be careful with what I say on this because this is it's a clean show. But my phone used to, and this is true as the day is long. My phone used to. I have that swipe, and I would try to swipe the word tomorrow on my phone this, and for whatever reason, my phone decided that was the word gonorrhea. It is that is 100% true. I would be like, "Hey, see it, gonorrhea." I'm like, no, that's not what I want to say. It was for like a year straight. Every time I tried to type tomorrow, that's what it came up as. Like, no. There's a lot of very strange conversations that occurred.
Yeah.
Karen, talk to text. I feel like it's more work to do talk to text because you have to go back and correct all the things that they got wrong. So it's like you might as well just type it out.
Or you wind up like me and you send an email that says twerk your response, and people are just they're not confused. Like, exactly how did they do this? You get
how do you
videos.
twerk it?
Like,
Sending me a video response. I don't understand.
I don't see that.
Twerk your response.
Let's discuss this. When Christians always say everything is the devil. You ever notice that? All the crack is the devil. Bananas are the devil.
That girl in the Bobby Boucher movie, she's the devil.
Siri is the worst because Siri says,
stop instigating over there.
I'm twerking my response.
I thought you got shot.
Ew.
Something.
Said, ew.
Did you change your light? Because all of a sudden it's like a halo of light.
You know, it's the glory of God. The
Yeah, all of a sudden you got brighter than me.
It was like,
No,
People are like, is that PT or is that Dewayne? I can't tell which one's which at this point.
Well, what happened was the sun has gone down behind the clouds. So I don't know if
And
you
the moon
noticed,
has gone up.
my screen was getting progressive. Stop.
Oh, you can play music, but I can't say the music. What? So you're saying a white guy can't do music? Is that what you're saying?
Hey, actually, Donnie and Joe, I want to bring that back. Really? Oh, look, he got the guitar right there. Yes,
Let me turn up my radio.
I couldn't remember this. You know, that was the dumbest song to write because it was so much fun, and I love that song, and people liked it. It was good. But then the election was over, and so that joke is now dead. I can't go, hey, remember that election?
But he's going to run again in the next election, so then you can bring it back. You can dust it off and bring it back.
That'd be
That's
awesome.
not a funny joke.
This is not a funny joke. I just saw a T-shirt. It was a mug, and he's like, his letter to Joe when he left the office was, "You know I won." Joe, comma, you know I won, and they got it on mugs and T-shirts. They did see T-shirts. Yeah, I
was just in Florida, man, and not Florida, man, but I was in Florida, comma, man. And there are shirts down there. They have like Trump DeSantis, like 2026 or 2024 or whatever. I was like, no, come on,
man.
For comedy, good stuff. But not for the. And anyway,
so everything else, you're like, wow. But no, the light is harsh because the light outside, the natural light. I don't know if you saw my screen get progressively darker. Like when you look at the replay, you be like, dog, he is blending into the background. Yeah. Turn the light on.
I don't want to talk about lights right now. I'm like,
turn on the lights.
Light a candle.
All right, Nick. What did we miss?
I think everybody went through what their favorite stuff was.
Do you have a not so favorite?
When not so favorite point
when
in
the
feather,
when Nikki had the feather.
Don't know.
Oh, sorry.
I knew it was gonna be dump on Nikki night. I knew it.
Snatch your words out the air. What you're not gonna do?
Turn into Mr. Miyagi.
Boo boo, boo boo. Wait a minute.
I was trying to be creative.
You were creative. That was
actually, Nikki. This is an honor to you because you've got the funniest moments. So
you do have a lot of the funniest moments, Nikki.
Lucille Ball. I'm trying to tell you. All I need is an Ethel.
Oh well, you're gonna go find that somewhere else.
I'm just saying, you got a Fred and a Ricky Ricardo here, and the Super Bowl. But the weekend, yes, Felicia, the weekend jokes, hilarious. Yes,
the Super Bowl was just terrible. Commercials were terrible.
What?
The game was terrible.
Game was terrible.
It was the worst Super Bowl in history. Well, I'm trying to figure out. I don't know when it was. It was 2 minutes ago. My wife put big eyeball emoji, and I'm not sure what that was for.
I think that was for the Trump thing running in the next election. She was like, "What?"
Yeah, the Super Bowl was trash. Can we just say that there was so much trash? Remember, we used to have these bits. That's what I would say. We used to have these bits. Remember, in the beginning we were like, I was the sports guy, and PT was the man on the street.
Man on the street, yeah, yeah.
And Nikki had Bring Your Mind In. I don't know how you guys feel about that. I'm thinking we should bring that back. I think we should bring back.
Nikki, we had story time with Nick too.
Yeah.
We did it first time with Nick.
Remember when he had
and
remember when he ate
Nikki
those
started
collard
telling the
greens
story.
and then went to sleep and he dreamed that he went to Mars? Remember that?
I think Nick was high. I've always thought that. I'm like, Nick was that.
I was shocked.
I've always thought that. I've always thought
In the
that.
beginning, I thought Nick is on that stuff. He don't want to let us know though.
Is it because of the fro? Are you typecasting?
No,
him?
because that didn't help. But like when he fell asleep and he went to Mars, I was sitting there like somebody need to check his urine. Something ain't right. Where's Veronica?
Oh, that's funny. That is funny.
Well, I like to play. It wasn't never my fault though. It's just I would go out walking to get some fresh air, but like everybody's at home, so instead of taking a smoke break at work, they're taking a smoke break in my neighborhood, smoking the
Yeah, I
wacky
got a couple of
tobacco.
them too.
Gotcha. Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
I go do that walk, come back, and I'm like, I just walked an hour, but I got the munchies. I need a nap.
Yeah, it's like that in my neighborhood.
That's everywhere now, man.
I don't have any
Everywhere. Everybody got glaucoma. I'm like, you some blind people around here.
Yeah, we have a weed store up the street.
They don't call it a weed store though. They call it CBD or
No. Yeah, there's a dispensary.
Apothecary, something.
Apothecary?
There it is.
Oh. But that's not just a weed store.
That's a medicine shop.
No, the one near me is just a weed store.
Well, I know, but
yeah,
they're not trying to call it an
dispensary
apothecary or whatever, an apocalypse, whatever. I don't even know what it is. What? You don't you hate it when people use the wrong word? And
No, irregardless of what words I use,
we did that. We did that too.
That was like episode 1, man.
When people say mine,
people
they put
using
an
the wrong
S.
word.
Mine
Yeah,
drives me crazy.
What does?
Mines.
I wish I knew someone who did that all the time.
Look,
Pause for
what we not fitting to do is
the word
disparage people. I'm just asking you nicely. Ooh, God,
hey, Nick. Let's all digest from this and let's go on to something else.
And conversate. Let's conversate about something else.
Supposedly.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
He said the word king. Remember that time? I don't know if you guys remember it. It was just remember that time? I mean, I barely won the game we played.
Oh my gosh.
You remember that?
Here we go. The word king.
I'm just saying, if it was closer, maybe we would have played again. But I've been trying to get for the record, I've been trying to get these guys to play for like the entire season, and they're like, yeah, we might do that. They always like they're never like, yeah, that's gonna happen. It's like, maybe we could.
Time, we'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
I think the reason why you won, Dewayne, not to dump on your skills, but it took them a while to figure out how to play the game. So while you were dominating, they were still trying to figure out
intensive purposes.
Yes, that's one of my favorite ones. I'm like, oh my goodness, that's not. Yeah, y'all need to be more Pacific. We're way too Atlantic. You're right. We have to be more Pacific. Tanja, did you just get on?
Hey,
Tanja, we started about 45 minutes ago.
Leave Tanja alone.
You know I love Tanja.
Why?
I don't know. I just like saying leave Tanja alone.
I tell you why I leave Tanja alone. We will be in one of her stories, and they will be cracking up from beginning to end. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've not seen some of the shows we've had, like with that PT put on, and also Nikki as well.
Oh yeah.
Trust me, Tanja, she will have you laughing.
Like
nobody's business.
Yeah. And then she'll be like, let us pray.
Right.
Oh, there it is. Now it's time to say goodbye. You just got off work. Oh, well, I'm glad you joined us. To all our family.
Nikki PT.
Right? There you go, Dewayne.
Clean AF comedy. You have no idea how many times I put clean AF every time I do a show on there, and no one ever pronounces it the right way. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, I know, because it's the same thing for me. It's everything but what we would actually say.
Cindy
It-
had Cindy was hosting an event and they asked me to do comedy, and so I got introduced. And somebody was like, "Do you know what what AF stands for?" And Cindy said, "I don't know what she said. It wasn't right." And I was like, "You are a loyal follower. How do you not even know our name?" Like you lost 2 points with that one, Cindy.
Yeah, we teased that
understand?
on the first show. We was like, "What does the AF stand for?" And we named a bunch of silly stuff. That was
I'm
good.
not sure we actually really decided what it means.
I don't think we ever said it.
We decided what it does not mean. How
It's
about
Springfield. It's like Springfield in The Simpsons. You don't know which state it's in.
Yep.
It's the
She
same
said I
concept.
got nervous.
Or like Fred Sanford, his middle initial always stood for something different.
that? Oh yeah. Like the G stands for glorious.
Right.
Miss Fred.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have made it an entire year. Well, actually, technically, tomorrow is the
Yeah.
but you know.
Hallelujah.
Word.
Thank you. You broke out your tambourine on that.
You are funny.
Hallelujah.
So we thank you.
Okay, that's enough. Dwayne, looks like you got a little Baptist in you. You got that double shake. Okay.
I was raised Baptist. Don't get me started. Now, come on now.
So
I got no
ladies and
rhythm, but I
gentlemen,
got a tambourine.
we've made it a whole year. We hope that you have found some laughter and some joy through all of this. And I'm just going to keep talking because I know Dwayne, and he's going to keep doing this. And it is helping my hosting skills as I talk through this while this other stuff is happening, because it helps me roll with the punches. And we're glad y'all rolled with us with all the punches that the 2020 and 21 has given us and the craziness. And don't worry, we got more. There is more with that. Y'all know there's more.
We look like the Charlie Brown kids when they have a party.
Oh, right.
Actually, it's the reverse, because in Charlie Brown there's only one black guy.
You know what? All right. Good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you next time.
Peace.
The white Pentecostal.